Yeah. I agree. I love new product. It's awesome. I hope you guys do too. And ladies and gentlemen, like I said, the 2019 Avalon is the premier Toyota flagship. You know, it represents a clear progressive dialogue between our American design, engineering, and manufacturing experts. And to that end, whether it's inside or out, Avalon has a long list of Toyota firsts. Oh, and by the way, you're going to hear me say that quite a few times over the next few minutes. Avalon is a strong indicator of our commitment to this evolving premium segment. And when it goes on sale late this spring, it'll be available in 4 grades: XLE, Limited, XSE, and Touring. And then the Avalon Hybrid will come in XLE, Limited, and XSE. And what I love about that is it's going to attract a wider range of people in addition to the guests that we've always valued and served. Avalon and its grades speak to our guests' captivation with design, dynamics, and a higher level of luxury. And at the same time, they reaffirm Avalon's reputation for having the highest quality, durability, reliability, and safety in the segment. Now, you know, we didn't just pick grades or colors or wheels out of a hat. No, we've listened. And not only do we listen to our invaluable guests, that's extremely important, but we also listen to our invaluable dealers who are truly Toyota's teammates and the direct connection that they have to the guest. Now, with the all-new XSE in gas and hybrid, we are welcoming a younger buyer, a buyer who appreciates all the premium qualities that Avalon is known for and also wants what we call athletic charisma. With the Limited and XLE, Avalon stays true to our existing loyal guests who appreciate authentic luxury. Now, it was our Michigan-based R&D team, led by Chief Engineer Randy Stevens, and CalT designers led by Kevin Hunter, who kind of pushed aside convention and worked together in some bold new ways. So as you can see, the Avalon, it's longer, it's wider, it's lower, its wheelbase is extended, and its overhangs are shorter. Yep, it's sleek and sophisticated. It's technical beauty, as CalT puts it. You've got to love design lingo. Now, it's not often that a production car closely mirrors its early design sketches. Well, as you can see, Avalon does just that. Now, you're going to notice some Toyota firsts on its exterior. The slim LED headlamps set above the 3D grille are standard on all grades. They're brighter and more precise than anything we've ever offered. Like the LED tail lamps, they feature progressive turn signals, and you'll notice connected tail lights. And there's a diffuser between its exhaust tips. Both give Avalon a classy signature that's also super sporty. Now we have piano black accents from nose to tail, a new mesh black grille, and darkened 19-inch wheels. They all distinguish our sportier grades from the rest. Oh, and I can't forget those quad exhaust tips on an Avalon. Now, it's not all fancy looks though. Form does follow function. The numerous vents at its front, the rear spoiler, the underbody panels, they all shave its coefficient of drag to 0.27, which rivals most sports cars. And naturally, customers expect the best in their flagship, and they should. And craftsmanship is the name of the game inside. So like the exterior, the interior is uncomplicated, yet highly functional and luxurious. Authentic materials like the available Yamaha-sourced wood trim and its aluminum accents give passengers that extra bit of specialness. Is that a word? Now, soft touch materials cover the flowing center console, the tiered instrument panel, and the rear passenger area. It's also more spacious than ever before. In fact, Avalon offers best-in-class rear shoulder, knee, and headroom. And it's quieter inside, thanks to more robust seals and carpeting as well. For the first time, Avalon Limited gets a quilted design on its leather seats and doors. The cabin basically is some place that you're going to want to stay in and maybe don't want to leave. Just look at the available cognac leather. You talk about premium. Now, that's my favorite. And Avalon wows guests also with the full spectrum of Toyota technology. So here's a few. A 7-inch multi-informational display shows information like turn-by-turn navigation. A 10-inch head-up display, the biggest in the segment, provides info like engine speed and directions and audio settings. There's Qi wireless charging, a Wi-Fi hotspot, 5 USB outlets, and a mobile device holder. We're happy to say that Entune 3.0 and a JBL audio experience are available on every single grade. And another Toyota first. Now, are you ready? Apple CarPlay is finally standard.
Jack, well done. Finally.
Yeah, whatever. We know, we got it. Hey, look, it took us a while, folks. You've all been asking for it. But it's here, and our guests are gonna love it. All audio packages will feature a segment biggest 9-inch capacitive touchscreen, which means you can pinch and you can flick just like you do on your mobile phone. And our newly enhanced Toyota Remote Connect gives drivers amazing control of their vehicle, all from their Apple or Android smartwatch, or, like you heard at CES, our Amazon Alexa-enabled devices. Through touch or voice commands, the guests can lock or unlock their doors, or start their engine, or even check their fuel levels securely and safely. And on top of that, we're among the first to actually implement Alexa connectivity with the skills needed to execute from a home to car and car to home commands. This is just another example of how we're allowing our guests to better thrive and participate in the ever-changing world of connected technology. Another proud Toyota first. There's an available 1,200 watt, 14 speakers, 7.1 channel JBL surround sound that'll amaze the passengers. Let me repeat that again, 1,200 watts. Now that is a setup for an audiophile's dream and uses the best in hardware, software, and structural engineering for phenomenal sound. Now, under the sleek hood, our 2 available powertrains. Right here is the punchy 3.5-liter V6, or here is your 2.5-liter 4-cylinder with a Toyota Hybrid System 2. And Avalon continues to be the only full hybrid in the segment. The V6, it creates more power with less fuel consumption. That's because of tech like variable valve timing and D4S direct injection. Together with the smooth 8-speed transmission, available paddle shifters, and new Sport Plus mode, Avalon and its V6 says yes to spirited drives. Now, the hybrid, it's awesome too. It's efficient in so many levels, from its hardware like a compact battery and lightweight power control unit, to its programming like an auto glide control that promotes efficient coasting. Avalon Hybrid, it inspires a driving experience that's filled with high MPG and even higher fun. And speaking of fun, well, you drive it, but Avalon oozes it. Yeah, you heard that right. It's the sportiest one we've ever created, especially in the new XSE or top-of-the-line touring grades. For the first time, it'll be equipped with adaptive variable suspension and a multi-link rear. The same AVS system that's on the new Lexus LS and LC. That's right, you'll find that in Avalon, and we're happy to introduce it to Toyota. AVS provides on-the-fly damping adjustments to maximize Avalon's handling, and can be adjusted, now listen to this, in 650 levels, reacting in just 20 milliseconds. Avalon's AVS was fine-tuned exclusively for our roads here in North America. Now for the touring, the standard 4-level drive mode pumps up the fun. Switching from Eco to Sport Plus, it sharpens handling, boosts throttle response, and get this, it activates the Engine Sound Enhancement, or ESE, which is a fancy way of saying it gets awesome. Now, ESE works with an intake sound generator to bump up the engine's voice, and then there's an active noise control that sends noise-canceling sound waves into the cabin. It all makes for a more aggressive exhaust note. This is Avalon. Now, While it's more efficient, stylish, and athletic, Avalon is also stuffed with the latest in safety technology. Toyota's Safety Sense is standard across the entire lineup and represents one step closer to achieving Toyota's goal of 0 casualties from traffic accidents. Now, for just a second, we're stepping away from the beautiful Avalon and onto one more of our company goals, and that's to provide mobility solutions for all. You know, we are a long-term partner of the International Olympic and Paralympic Committees. And as the only mobility brand sponsor, we are implementing sustainable, more efficient, and safer mobility solutions for the Games, as well as for society as a whole. And next month in Pyeongchang, you better believe that Toyota is going to be right on the ground cheering for our phenomenal Team Toyota athletes. Oh, and by the way, if you are staying around, some of our athletes will be right here in Cobo Hall to sign autographs, so be sure to stop by if you can. Now, we're going to invite you all up on stage, but before we do for these photos, I'd like to bring up Chief Engineer Randy Stevens, Team MK President Susan Elkington, and CALTI President Kevin Hunter, who's going to join me. I hope you've enjoyed those 14 minutes. Have a great rest of your day here and a great year, 2018. Thanks, everybody.